Alright mate, enjoy saying that. Welcome to a new video, a great one this time because we have a new voice cancelling microphone. Hopefully that wasn't too loud, but it's a great investment, so I'm hoping that the investment pays dividends and the sound quality is now chef's kiss. It's been a few days since I did this, my main kinging account, because not much is happening between KVK 2 and 3. However, I want to give a little bit of an update where we are, talk a bit about KVK 3, and perhaps as I woke up this morning and checked the account more importantly, get some legendary armour. So we have the best event at the moment, the Holy Knight's Treasure. Accessible are the helms and the trousers. So we could be going for some of the sets for cavalry and our infantry, but I'm going for one good march of each troop type. I'm going to go archers in KVK 3 if I can. Well, I can, so I will. So I'm either going for the Dragon's Breath Helm or the Dragon's Breath Tassets. There we go. Both give 11% archer attack. The helm also, well, they give other stuff that's irrelevant. So my deal here is working out which of El Cid's things we need to upgrade more. The 7.5% defense helm or the 7.5 defense greaves. Not really a great strategy replacing defense for attack, but I want the whole Dragon's Breath set. It's pretty much accepted to be the best armor for archers, so I'm going to go for one of them. I'd rather have any of the other equipment available now. We don't have it, so we'll make do with what we can. I guess based on the fact that this is expertise and this isn't, it makes perfect sense to go for the tassets, which is what we'll do, and we'll start spending some gems. Let me just check if we've got any fragments already. 0 and big fat 0 here. Okay, so tassets it is. Let's open our free one. Open our half price one. Okay, we got very unlucky last time. We had to spend so many gems. I think we had to full roll. But, you know, that's what we have gems for, these particular events. Anything? Bad start. One blueprint. It's not going well. It's continued to go badly. So we have to get here, don't we, to guarantee it. So we get fuel on the way, so we're going to get to here today. So that's 15. So we've got 16 at the moment, assuming we spend that many. Oh, come on! Come on! I'm due one of these to go well, I must say. Whatever. Keep coming. Really? Really? Give me the 5. Oh god, this is painful, this one. The chances are not supposedly this low. I was hoping I wouldn't dip below 150,000 gems for this. I shall be, unfortunately. Let's keep going. Blimey. There we go. That's a 5er. Another 5 would do very nicely. Or none of the above. I do think this is the best way to spend gems, incidentally, when you're a bit further in the game. Wheels don't matter too much, apart from opening the new commanders. Because you get stone, you get gold, you get food or trash. I mean, here we're getting stone and gold, but yeah, those building speed-ups are going to help. Oh, there we go. That's a bit of luck. Nothing here, right? Nope. So how close are we at the moment? Probably should have checked this first. Blueprint fragment. Chest. We don't want chest, obviously we want tassets, yep. Legs, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, legs. So 16 of them, we have... Where are they? 12 of these, we need 2 more. 2 more. And we have 10 chances to get it today. There we go. That's very nice. Very nice, very good. Very good, very nice. Well, without further ado, let's go and craft that. We're down to 145. I was hoping to stay at 150k gems for this, but at least we've got a nice title for the video. And in fact, hold on, for the sake of completion and the video title, if I get to 100, which I will be doing, I get 9 blueprint fragment tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just max open it today. Why not? Why the hell not? Sure. Okay, so we've maxed open today's Holy Knight treasure. Let's go to the blacksmith and find leggings. Dragon's Breath Tassets, so I need these 17 I have plus 13 extra. Yep, no problem with this, right? Just I always check because I've screwed up before. So I think that's right. There we go. Ah, no expertise. But we do get a Vanquisher bundle, which I will buy off camera unless my girlfriend's watching, in which case you can't waste money on computer games, darling. And I agree with this. So let's go to El Cid. Let's put his Dragon's Breath Tassets on. Lovely. So we open the Troop Attack ability now with both the Revival and the Dragon's Breath for that matter. The health is still very low, the attack's high, but we'll be replacing, I presume the next Holy Egg will be in 6 weeks usually, so I hope we'll be getting, I'm not that bothered about the weapon just yet because I think this weapon's great. Certainly the best bit of the set will be hopefully improving the Revival plate, if that's an option. So El Cid's slowly getting there. We craft another piece of legendary equipment. I believe that gives us 6 in total. Yes, it does. Okie diddly dokey. Okay, not bad at all. We've still got 142,000 gems. I am really only spending them on this egg event now, so I'm just saving up in between so as to be able to afford more egg events. So I open all my equipment, see if I get the opportunity to refine anything from those. Let's click the right button as well. That sometimes helps in this game. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Okay, so El Cid's looking a lot better now. We're going to Boudica Prime with a nicely set up set of things. We don't need that, do we? Guess there's, if I'm continuing going with infantry, then I'm not going to be getting the legendary, well, it's not the legendary set, but the legendary legs anytime soon for that, so I think I will do this. Yeah. We've got enough epic stuff from today. Infantry, obviously. Okay, so that was a good set of equipment upgrades there. 50k gems or so down the drain, but tomorrow we'll be picking up... where are we? So I guess we can just change this now to the helm. Yes. And tomorrow we'll be getting 9 helm chests, fragment choices for, what would it be? 2,400, 700. How many do I need to open? 8. So that's this plus 7. So that's 2,000. 3,300 gems tomorrow, and I get myself 9 head pieces of that. How close am I to it? Oh god, I'm really quite close actually. Do I have any of them already? The fragments? Not that it looks like. Okay, but this was here we go. It's a nice event and a good way to spend your gems. Happy to have done this. Well, I also wanted to talk about, next video I'm going to talk about matchmaking for KVK3, which is coming fast upon us. We are approaching it on the 17th the 8th. Today's the 28th the 7th, so I say fast, but it's coming there, if not fast. I want to give you a little tour of the account to see where we are. I've just been saving everything for obvious reasons. We're just killing forts at the moment. Speed ups, I have some building ones. Training ones aren't that impressive, to be honest. Research irrelevant now, healing's very relevant and not that high at all. But our universals, we're at 4,000, lots of hour speed ups, 30 days there, 33 of those, loads of these. We've got a nice little collection of speed ups, not enough push for any zenith or anything, but I'm enjoying building them up. Our resources aren't that high, to be honest, as I just get these. Still got 155 level 5 chests, which is a nice little bonus, but yeah, I suppose we have 4,000 of those, right? Our resources are okay. They're not huge, but they're probably going to be enough for KVK 3. In terms of gold heads, as I open these, we are at 573. Oh, it's because I bought some last night with gems on the end of the Hellenian, the Greek event. So I'm planning, I keep talking about what I'm planning to do and I keep changing my mind, but I'm pretty certain in my mind now I'm going for Boudica Prime once she opens, which I've worked out Nevsky's 2 weeks, and then it's probably Scipio in 4 weeks, as in the wheel for cavalry in 2 weeks and the wheel for infantry in 4. So in 6 weeks it'll be the wheel for archers. So I'll be getting myself a Boudica Prime, who I believe works a lot better with my YSG than the Zhuge large would do, because we need a tank in front of it. An upgrade on El Cid. Tons of other stuff in here, got absolutely loads of XP books, enough to get to 60 pretty quickly, I hope. We're slowly building up our collection of AP points again, and there's not much else here that attracts note. Got some heads of universals, but heads of gold key commanders, they're of no use. The one thing that is interesting is the hammer. The hammer event, the one where you go through and try and get a legendary fragment. That's something I'm going to be interested in doing, but I don't want to spend on it, so I'm going to be saving up hammers for a few events and then using them in one fell swoop. Now we're almost at our next legendary head for this. I must say I've really enjoyed the league bets thing. I think it's been, well, maybe because I haven't been at a high level enough before, but there's been a lot of rewards I've been getting through this. If I get 5,000 minutes worth of speed ups on training today, I'll get myself another legendary head, or I can just wait for tomorrow. Yes, I can just put a bet on for now. Let's bet on the side that seems to be winning. Cool, so we're nearly there on that. As I said, I wanted to touch on matchmaking. We were aiming to go into Seed D. However, given what Lilith have done to KVK 2 and 3, by which I mean they've made it a lot easier for players to go to KVK 2 from Season of Conquest, and they've made it literally impossible as they've got rid of all the migration spaces to go to KVK 3. So all the KVK 3 kingdoms are slowly dying. I thought ours was, dying's a harsh word, but they're contracting in size. I thought ours was struggling a bit, but I've been checking the others out. Here's ours now. You can see at the bottom of the screen, but we have, we're getting to grips with the new stuff. We have 4 alliances over 1.5 million. The 4th one's just a holding one for now. We're going to be fighting with 3 in KVK 3. And then some minor ones, which are still active. We have some smaller players who are very active, and fair play to them. You're not going to pay money for ROK. You need to spend your time getting big. All big accounts were small ones, so plenty of time for people grinding. So that's our kingdom size. Let me show you another in our seeding bracket. Okay, it's one of the smaller ones already, Kingdom 3032. But this was stronger than us in the last KVK. Its power was, I wouldn't say significantly, but notably stronger than ours. And now it's, well, I think you can probably work out where it's going to go. The very tone of this conversation. Oh, I've been attacked again. Despair. Okay, it's better than it was. Right. It was down very low the other day. It must have got some laser, but yeah, we're still stronger than them, which is, considering we want to get in CD, something of a worry. But this is one of the weaker kingdoms. I thought we'd be squarely in CD, but looking at these, it's going to be close. They always say top 300 power is the main element of matchmaking, which it is, but it's not the only one. And I'll go into that in a future video. I've been speaking to ROK VIP support about matchmaking, and some very surprising things they've been saying, whether or not they're true. But anyway, so this kingdom has 14.5 million as their 300th most powerful player. My kingdom has about 17 million, so by the top 300 ranking, we are stronger than this kingdom for sure. Therefore, if they're in Seed D, we may sneak into Seed C. And if everything's getting weaker, perhaps Seed C will get weaker as well, but Seed D is where we want to be. That's where we want to have the fun in KVK and not be stuck against people who've been killing siege, doing things to get a lower seed, who are actually quite strong as we were last time. And we don't want to be betrayed by our allies this time, as the horrible people in the kingdoms who betrayed us last time were. Now, I haven't gone too much into that because I'm the bigger man, sort of. But there are some people over. Let's just say if I meet them in a dark underpass, I'd be very interested to have a few words with them. So there we are today. We've got a new piece of legendary armor. We've sent everything to the upgrade city, looking a bit stronger. We've still got 143,000 gems. I might start farming gems. I've been talking to people about this recently and I don't know how they managed to do it. It's so boring, but you know what? It's all for the content, it's all for the greater good, and it's all for the equipment. So next video we'll go into matchmaking and what actually affects matchmaking. I have a very long discussion thread with the ROK developers who assure me that top 300 is a part, but not the only part of matchmaking, which is news to a lot of people, myself very much included, because I always thought it's an absolute formula. So we'll talk about that next video. For now, I'll leave you on the beautiful sign of El Cid wielding a dragon's breath tacit. Thanks very much for watching. If you do like the video, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, I think. People say that, so it must be true. I get no money for a long time. But when I do, we're going to Florida, baby. All of us together. If you're liking the restart account, check on over there as well. Free to play. Doing quite well there. It's quite enjoyable. But on this big boy account, this big boy says, ciao and good night.